everybody, back again with a third or third video on the topic of manual trend following system here. And this is another one, just like the last one, that's going to leave off. It's going to leave off exactly where I left off in the last video, because after turning off the recording on the previous video, I played another 65 spins, and then the third possible scenario played out perfectly. So I thought, let me just record again and share this with you. So far we've gone over how to play the trend, how to navigate a trend change. The third thing that can happen is a balanced or sideways trend. And if you're going to do this type of thing, you need to know how to deal with that as well. And it just so happened, in the next 65 spins after I turned off the recording of the last video, unfortunately I didn't record me playing it, that exact scenario played out, where we went from a strong trend directly into a sideways balanced trend, which, if you're playing a trend system, you don't want to play during that time. So what I've done is I've taken it back to exactly where we left off in the last video, and I've gotten the next 65 spins here on the side. I'm just going to enter them in one by one and show you what you would do, how you would handle it. Okay, so for now, just like we left off, we're still in this trend on high, so we'd still be playing on high. Okay, so I'm just entering in the spins here one by one. Okay, we're still playing high. Trend's still intact. 14, the trend's still intact, although it's coming back in. Okay, 16. Okay, now it's getting violated, so let's give it another shot, though, and see how it goes. I usually don't like to stop just as soon as it breaks the line. I like to just, make sure it's not going to fake me out. 11. Okay, so now it's starting to look like this trend on high is over with. So now what I would do is I see it forming up here on low, so I would switch over to low and start playing this trend right here. It's starting to shape up. Okay, so now we switched over to low. We spin, we get a 17, which is a win, a 3, which is a win, 30, so now we're starting to lose. We're still on low, though. 23, 34, starting to lose. 12, 0. Trend's still intact, so we're doing okay, though, over here. Switching to low. Let's move this down. Okay, we got a 1, 22, 27, 16, 36, 24, 21. Okay, so now we can see this trend is coming to an end, sitting right on the line now, so we're going to give it another chance or two to see what it does. Okay, now it's broken down. I might give it one more chance. Okay, still alive. See if it breaks that low there. And with the 26, it does. So right there, I would stop playing this trend. But now what you see, if you take a look back, is we've got a sideways trend going, right? So our trend right here ended on black, and then we switched over, or excuse me, not on black, on high. We switched over to low. That one quickly ended. So now we can see we got a sideways action forming up. So now what I would do is I would just stop playing until either the high breaks through this high, right? Breaks through its previous high right here, or I'd want to see low break through this high right here. And so I would just free spin until one of those two things happens, and not play until that does. So basically we're just waiting for this sideways to kind of visualize it. Let me just put some more lines here so you can visualize it better. Where'd that go? Okay, put it over here. So right, I want to see this. See, they're both in these little sideways channels right here, and I want to see that come to an end, because I don't want to play if it's just ding-dong and between the two. So we're going to be waiting for one of those to happen. We're not going to be placing any bets until it does. Okay, so let's just keep entering the spins here. See how it plays out. Okay, you can see it's starting to go back down, staying within this channel. So all this time you don't want to be playing. This is the sideways trend. Look at it, it's just continuing to stay in this channel here. 28. Okay. Now it's going back up. So all this time you don't want to be playing. It's just going sideways. Kind of headed back to the bottom part of the channel there. And now it's coming back up. I'm just entering these spins. This is exactly how it played out when I was playing. I just waited and waited and waited. Kept doing these spins, waiting to see what happened. Okay, it's just kind of sitting in the middle. Both of them are. You can see. Excuse me. You can see. Highs just sitting in the middle here. And so is the low, just kind of sitting in their respective channels. Okay, so they'll just keep watching and see how this plays out before we get a chance to start playing again. 27, 28, 20, 22, 8, 28, 30. Okay. So now we can see it's getting strong again, coming back towards the top of the trend. So I'd be eyeing this to see if it breaks up through it, starts a new uptrend. Okay, now we're sitting on that line. Let's see what happens. Okay, it back off. Sitting on it again. All right, so now it looks like we're going to break out. I'd probably wait for it to confirm, maybe one more spin. The next spin we get a 22, and it did confirm. So, wait, let's back that up. So you can see what we did here, right? We were playing this trend, just to review, we were playing this trend. It ended right in here. We switched over to the low trend, which quickly ended. We realized that means when they both end like that, you're in a sideways trend, right? So then we just kind of map this channel out, and we wait until we get a breakout on one or the other, right? If the low would have broken out, we would have went with that. But high ended up breaking out, so at this point, I would start playing high again. And let's see. I'd probably just be looking at something like this. Oops. And then just see how it plays out, right? So the next one was 30. We ended up getting a win right there. And I stopped the session after that. But that was a perfect opportunity to show you guys. I think this is probably the last sort of scenario that can happen, which is a trend ending and then heading into the sideways trend, how to handle that. So that's how I handle it. Hopefully this was valuable. Hopefully it made sense. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.